I don't know. They've changed rating so much lately. Anyway, let me talk about the Saronite bomb thing. I don't care if I do it hardcore anyway. I don't think it matters. Everything is probably very easy right now. Okay, so about the Saronite bomb thing, which is that caused a lot of drama, which is the most stupid and retarded drama in all of ever fucking World of Warcraft. Okay, so Wrath of the Lich King was released. The first week you can only do normal, right? So there is normal and heroic rating, and we are or were the best guild in the world, and we were gonna do the normal clear. And you guys have to understand, for a guild like Ensidia or Neolum or fucking Paragon or SK Gaming or like whatever, normal was very easy for us. Like normal just meant that this is normal for our guilds. It's gonna be equally hard for me right now as it was back then. Like when you do something on normal, you just go in and one shot every boss, or like you can practice the mechanics a little bit just so you know what to do for the next week. That's basically what you do. But you just go in and rape it this easily, because normal was never hard for a top guild, right? And the whole Saronite bomb thing was on normal. Why would the best guild in the world cheat for the first time ever in World of Warcraft on normal mode Lich King that no one cared about in the whole universe? Why would they do that? No, they would not do that, right? That's like cheating when you play football against your 3-year-old son. Like, you don't cheat against your 3-year-old son for the same reason you don't cheat on normal when you're the best guild in the world. However, the Saronite bomb thing, if you were in a top guild at the time, or if you have information about top guild rating back in Wrath of the Lich King, I know the way. Then you know that every DPSer in the world that was a top DPSer was an engineer, and they used Saronite bombs in their rotation, in their DPS rotation, because Saronite bombs didn't have a global cooldown, so you could always use them for extra DPS. So it didn't matter if we were killing the Lich King or if we killed this boss or whatever boss we killed. You would use Saronite bombs on every boss in the game. So a DPS rotation would be blah blah blah, spam your keys, Saronite bomb. Blah blah blah, spam your keys, Saronite bomb. That was your rotation if you were a top DPSer. So you did it on every boss in the game, and we did it on the Lich King as well, because we do it on all the bosses. And on the Lich King there was a bug with Saronite bombs that we had no clue about, and the only thing, the thing that happened with the Saronite bomb, let's say that this is the Lich King room. Apparently Saronite, like, I don't know, except we still don't even know what happened. Like, when you use Saronite bombs on the Lich King, somehow like the room got slightly bigger. So instead of being this circle, the room went out to like here instead, or whatever. And that was all that happened with Saronite bombs. And then we killed it, like, it was normal mode. This was very easy. We could have killed it with our hands behind our back, playing with our feet. We would have killed the boss on normal. Like, we didn't need to use some fucking Saronite bombs to kill an easy as shit normal boss. But it did make the edges bigger, whatever. We still killed it. You had limited tries, which was 20 limited tries. So, like, this was the first time we were on the boss. We didn't even realize that that was a thing. Like, when the room got bigger, we just assumed that that would happen on the boss. Like, we didn't even know what was going on. We killed the boss. Everything was fine. We killed the boss. Then we were done with the raid. We go to bed. I wake up the next morning. Like, I get text messages from the whole guild, like, you're banned for exploiting the Lich King. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And apparently it's like the GM had watched us use Saronite bombs that we used on every single boss in the game, and then we were banned for 3 days when we hadn't done anything wrong. That is what happened. And Blizzard even made a post about it, which was so fucking insane. Like, you had Paragon exploiting a boss like a few weeks earlier, and then they banned us on normal Lich King for not exploiting at all. And I've actually talked to people involved with this. Like, Blizzard always watch. They always watch the top guilds fight the end bosses and shit. And they basically sit in a room, 5 people. It's the people that make the bosses. It's a very small team that makes the bosses actually. It's like just a few people. And they sit and watch these bosses. And no one in that room besides the main guy wanted to ban us. Because I'm friends with one of those people. So the main guy, aka someone I used to play against in EverQuest, American guy, probably didn't like our guild because we were getting all the world first. We actually even became kind of better than them in EverQuest as well. I don't know, maybe he has a grudge, I don't know. But for some reason I don't think he liked our guild very much, or me, I don't know. But they decided to ban us for no reason, and they even made it public, which was so fucking crazy. So everyone thought we had cheated when we had not cheated, and it was on fucking normal Lich King. Like, come on, what the fuck? No, it was not Jeffrey Kaplan. I love Jeffrey Kaplan. It was not that guy, it was the other guy. So that is actually what happened on the Lich King account there. We were pissed as hell. We got demoted. We were like, why? Like, imagine how pissed we were. We were banned for something we hadn't even done. And if you don't kill him on normal that week, you cannot do hard mode the next week. So they basically fucked us over completely, more or less. But luckily, some of the people in the guild had alts. Like, I had an alt. It was a shitty alt. It had like blue gear, green gear, a few epics. Luckily, many other people had alts as well. So we could actually go. So we had to go back with our alts to Lich King, and then we had to like bring like 1 or 2 bench people as well, so they could be on the kill, so we could do hard mode next week. And then we cleared it all with our alts. Easy as shit. We killed it with green geared alts, without Saronite bombs, and that was it basically. But we looked like the whole community thought we had cheated, blah blah blah, even though we had done nothing wrong. And luckily it wasn't hard content, so we could do it with our alts, and then everything was fine again. But that is the story of what happened, and I even mailed them 1,000,000 times. We even sent logs, like we sent logs to them of proving that we used Saronite bombs on every boss, but they wouldn't listen to us. They would not listen to us for some reason. And in the past, I had like a good connection with the Blizzard staff, like in Vanilla and TBC when Jeffrey Kaplan worked there. But apparently maybe they didn't like Ensidia, I don't know. But for some reason they would not help us out at all, and they would send us, like they would basically send douchebag mails back to us. Oh, is it lagging? Blizzard Titles shutting down my account now for telling the truth. Is it good now? Let me check my channel here. Blizzard details. Oh, is it good now? Okay, good. Yeah. So that is the Saronite bomb that we've been accused for 10 years. We actually did nothing wrong. It was on normal mode. Like, if it was a kill on hard mode, I could understand the drama, because hard mode actually mattered. That like the whole race was hard mode, but it was on normal. Everything was just so ridiculous to us. But I can understand that like the casuals didn't understand that. Like, I can understand that they thought we cheated, but because they have no clue of what's going on. But I promise you, no guild, no top guild would. Even if a top guild would exploit, they would never exploit on normal. Like, why would you possibly exploit on normal when it's so easy anyway? And they didn't unban us. They never made a post that they did something wrong. They just hid everything. Usually what big corporations do when they do sneaky shit.
Yes, money.
But like I said, we didn't get fucked over anyway. We missed a little bit of loot, but we could still clear it with our ult. So we were ready for hard mode anyway. So lucky enough, it did not ruin the race or anything like that for us, because the alts could manage to kill the boss as well. Wait, how do you kill this guy again? Oh, it just takes time. No, you have to kill the mana first, right? That's what it is. Yeah, Krokan, exactly. Like when the what happened with the Saronite wise bombs, like the thing got bigger, so the mobs wouldn't like the mobs, if they ran out, they wouldn't drop players outside the platform. But the Valkyries never got that far anyway. Like it was normal mode. It wasn't hard. Nothing was hard. Like normal. You guys must understand how easy normal raiding is. I think you do. Like if you raid normal and compare it to mythic, like it's not hard to raid normal as a top guild. It's basically, you know, it's like if I go to fucking Stratholm right now with this character and start clearing it. It's not hard, and it's never been hard to do normal mode. So it's such a retarded situation.